Another gorgeous day in Southern. Hi. I thought I'd come back and since I paint almost every day, there's no shortage of paintings that I can film. So I did this, I filmed a little 8 by 10, and I'll put it up here at some point. I filmed a little 8 by 10 that I painted, and I edited it, and I thought I would, what is that back there? I think that's a cat. I thought I would show it to you. I've abbreviated it a little bit, and as you see it in the film, it's probably a good idea to look at how I find the little. There's a little. I'm painting a little boy. How I find the head and the body and the table that he's sitting at. He's reading in the garden, and I paint what's not there. I'm painting basically looking for the shape that his head creates, and I paint around that. So just sort of pay attention to how I do that. I do that with almost everything. Maybe if you can probably find a few cases where I just throw in a flower or something, but I'm mostly painting what's not there. And then try to pay attention to how I separate first of all, the only kind of work that I actually paint are paintings where the subject is in a great deal of sunlight, so that there's a clear definition between what's in the light and what's in the shadow. I mean, that's a mantra, what's in the light, what's in the shadow. So pay attention to kind of how I do the separation of light from shadow. And then I'm constantly trying to lose the edges, and I've used a lot of different techniques, and I had a video that I talked about how to improve your paintings. But one of my most standard ways of losing the edges now is to overlap. If I have a dark background and a light head, I'll paint the head dark and then put the light over that onto the head. And that sort of forces the paint to blend with the other layer, and that leads to a softer edge. Then at the end, I am unifying the painting by bringing in some neutrals, where after you've started the painting, you've got all your colors laid out, and then you've scraped up a lot of the messy stuff and manipulated it to find a light or a dark shade, and I introduce that back into the painting. So let's get started, and I'll come back on and talk about it at the end. There. I sped it up. I hope that wasn't too fast or too slow. I'm trying to get it just right. That painting is, oh, let me tell you one thing. An artist sees their paintings after they're dried. I want to just let you know that after a few days of it drying, I thought I would unify a little bit. I was a little troubled by the difference between the flowers and then the bouquet in the front, which were hydrangeas, and I wanted to unify that a little bit. So I went in and I made a few additions with some unifying colors of sap green, and the opposite of that would be alizarin crimson. And then I did a crisscross on the color wheel, and I added in orange and transparent orange, and the complement of that would be in the blue purple kind of, yeah, right, not really blue purple, blue green, and I used the new color I got, the Prussian blue. So it's a little different, and here it is. It is now in my website on that special page that is in the description below, where it says my name and the name of this particular video. If you click that, it'll take you to more information. And if you want to see it on the website and the for sale sign, and for a while it's going to be priced at $100, and it's there to be purchased. And if you click it, it takes you to my website, which is on uses Squarespace, and Squarespace uses Stripe or PayPal for its payment procedures, and then I'll get your information and your address. It'll automatically come to me, and I will ship it to you. So the other thing I would definitely be absolutely excited to see our questions. If you have any questions about how I did something or why I did something, or maybe I should have done it a different way in your opinion, please let me know in the comments below. There's plenty of space to reply. And if you like the video, like it. And if you want to see more, subscribe. I'm trying to reach a goal of subscriptions. And you can also see on the website, a place on the landing page when you come into the website, not the buying page, but the website page, you can sign up for my newsletter, and you'll get heads up on a few things and some other paintings that I'm posting. I have just started a 30 by 40 landscape, and I'm probably going to be doing 2 or 3 or 4 videos on that one, because it's just too much to press it all through one video and make it 8 minutes. It takes several days or weeks to paint a large painting. So I will show you one of my processes. Sometimes I don't do it this way, but I'm doing it this way. I had this notion that I wanted to lay down all my bright colors and keep my limited palette using 4 colors, the Prussian blue, and the opposite of that, the orange, the transparent orange, and the alizarin crimson, excuse me, and the sap green, all outdoor colors. So come back and you can watch that video. So I'll say bye for now, and I'll see you next time when I'm painting a large painting, and that will be probably 3 or 4 videos. So bye.